Hello. Oh. So, welcome. Oh. Today, I have acquired a Huion tablet. I should probably rename this stream. But yeah, Michelle just ordered this 16-inch Huion canvas, and I just wanted to play around with it a little bit. He's letting me borrow it for today. I'm not really used to drawing on one of these Cintiq style devices, but I kind of really like this one. I'm already sort of falling in love with it. I think one of the reasons why is because I usually like to draw small, and I don't like the Cintiqs that are ginormous and they take up your whole desk. So yeah, I like this one. It's kind of portable. Let's see, we're gonna go square. Try to do some Rainier painting today. Oh yeah, let me get my screen out of the way. Sorry about that. There we go. But yeah, it's a nice size. It feels comfortable. It doesn't get hot either, which is nice. There's a bunch of buttons that you can program, but I have it flipped the wrong way, so I can't press it since I'm lefty. So I need to set it up the opposite way. But I don't know. I don't need the buttons right now. I can just use the keyboard. And yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be one of the final tests for the version 2.1.15 before it comes out public, because I think it's pretty close. Just need just ironing out some little bugs and cleaning up stuff, but most of the hard work has been done already. And if you've missed out on the past couple streams, the main thing with this latest version is going to be the size slider coming back. I realize now that a lot of people miss the sliders. I've been kind of living in my own little bubble for the past 2 years and didn't kind of lost touch with reality for a bit, and thought it would be a good idea to put in knobs for the size instead of slider, and basically everybody seems to agree that they like sliders more than knobs, which I'm a little bit sad about, but I can understand it. The sliders are better for certain things. Knobs are, I would say that the advantages of knob is it takes up a lot less space on the UI. So you can see that, you know, the size of these knobs is basically just a little dot, but the slider takes up a good amount of real estate. But the advantages are pretty significant too. Like, you can, I guess, pick sizes that are very close to what you already have pretty easily, and also people are just more used to them, so that's the main thing. People like to use what they are comfortable with. I don't want to deprive anyone of that. Sorry, allergies. I did buy a giant 365 count of allergy pills. So hopefully that'll be okay. Because I don't know if you guys have ever tried to buy Zyrtec or whatever allergy medicine, but it costs a shitload if you try to buy it at CVS or whatever pharmacy. Because they give you, like, I don't know, 24 pills, and you're supposed to take one a day. But that costs like $30-$40 for those, so it's almost like $1 per pill. It's crazy. Or is it more? I don't know if my numbers are right, but it's just ridiculous. It's too expensive, so I always try to get the generic brand, which, you know, has the same ingredients, but it's just way cheaper. But then I realized that you can get it on Amazon in bulk, which is like 10 times cheaper than the generics in the CVS store, because they give you 365 pills instead of like 20. So I'm gonna give that a shot and try, see if I can, I don't know, try to take the pills consistently for at least a few months or a year, and see if that helps at all. If any of you guys that are listening has managed to defeat allergies once and for all somehow, please let me know how you did it, because as of right now, allergies is kind of defeating me. But it's weird, because sometimes it'll be fine, like I'll go a year or two and be fine, and then all of a sudden it comes back really hard, and I can't function anymore, can't breathe at night, and like have shitty sleep. But anyway, what am I doing here? I'm trying to make this mountain as simple as possible, and the clouds too. I think the clouds have a pretty cool shape because they're all sort of in perspective and flat-ish. They look like little floating pieces of paper cut out, I guess. So they have some sense of perspective in them, I think. So I'm trying to respect that. I'm also screwing up the proportions a little bit. I'm really not used to drawing on one of these Cintiq things, so just even having the hand in front of my drawing feels weird now, because I feel like I'm blocking the view of what I'm trying to draw. But it does feel nice to draw on this thing. I would say it's a little bit slippery, but overall it feels really nice. And it's not getting hot. It still feels pretty chill and comfortable. So I really hate drawing on stuff that gets hot and all sweaty and nasty. Gillo and grain helps when I have snot at night. Oh, I've never heard of Gillo. Huh. The allergy meds are a scam. Yeah. Yeah, they are. It's such a ripoff. I mean, everything is a ripoff in terms of medicine, especially in the United States, but allergies is... I mean, I shouldn't complain, because allergies is like probably cheap compared to any other serious medicine that people have to take. But that's really horrible, you know, like if the company knows that people have to take something either to survive or to function, and then they overcharge the shit out of you. It's really messed up. But anyway, I'm glad I've found this Amazon medicine, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Maybe I'll try to put in some poofs. Some nice poofs. There is a new tool coming in this version too called Liquify, which I wasn't 100% sure on, but I'm feeling a little bit YOLO, so I'm just going to put it in, even though I'm not 1,000,000,000% sure about it. But Liquify is pretty cool. If you haven't seen it yet, this is what it does. You can just sort of, well, let me reset it. You can do like that. Oh, you know what? Liquify should have a stronger strength by default, because I want you to be able to really see what it does when you first do it. But yeah, it just lets you warp things around, so maybe we can make the poofs more poofy, and the bottom is more floofy. I don't know if Liquify is the best name for this, but it's what we got for now. And then this cloud down here is a little bit darker. And what color is that? Actually, I think that might be pretty close to what's actually there to my eye, I feel like. Looks a little bit reddish, like purplish to me. Maybe line radial with like a noise would be good. Ooh. Actually. Oh, damn. I think that's not bad. Oh, damn. That might be useful. Never actually tried to do this kind of a... It's kind of like fill gradient, I guess, but not. Huh. Another thing I've changed just today because I was playing with the tablet is I didn't like that there was a big white cursor under the pen, because I feel like it's a bit distracting and redundant to have a really huge cursor if you're using a pencil, because you should, I mean, the pencil is your cursor, so I changed the cursor to be a very faint dot. I don't know if you can see it, it's like this gray, faint gray dot, so I'm gonna probably put that as an option, so you can either choose this like minimal cursor or the regular, more obvious cursor. Where the obvious cursor, I think, makes more sense for if you're you know, if you're using a tablet, a regular tablet that doesn't have a screen. But if you're on a screen, I feel like you probably don't need to see the cursor. I mean, like on iPad or on my phone, you don't see the cursor at all. So, and it's totally cool like that. So, I think I'm just gonna. I mean, I could make that an option too, just like no cursor at all, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's nice to just have a little dot in case. Oh, I tried to pinch zoom it. Forgot I was on the computer. And oh yeah, another change is airbrush noise. is going back to the old texture, which I didn't even realize I changed it until Jojo complained about it. So now I was able to go back into the archives and find the old version of the texture, and we got it back in there. So that's good. Because I think this old version is better. I don't know why I changed it. There's so many things I've changed that were probably better in the past, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody asked me to change it and then I changed it. I need to learn how to be more headstrong, I guess. Should I learn how to be more stubborn? Is that too much? If I would give myself a stubbornness rating, I would say, well, it depends on what it is, but I guess 7 out of 10. But I like when people give suggestions. I do like to think about it at least, and try to like imagine what it would be like, and then say no. But then once in a while there's something where I'm like, oh shoot, that's genius, and then I put it in. Like I think, who was it? Somebody was saying that the knobs should have a previous position indicator, which is genius, so I need to add that in too. Maybe not for this version, but for the future that's gonna go in definitely. Reset this. Yeah, overall feels pretty nice to draw on this Huion tablet. I'm a little bit jealous. I might have to get one for myself. 'Cause I did have a Wacom 12 inch a while ago, but that was like probably 2012 or so, and it was sort of clunky to use it. But this one feels pretty good. I ended up selling that one. But maybe I should give it another shot. It's definitely nice for drawing. Alright, let's try to get some snow in here. Another question I've been thinking about is there are 3 different types of fill tool, right? There's regular fill, there's fill stretch. Oh, there's actually 4. There's fill poly, fill lasso, and fill halo, and fill grade. Okay, there's a lot of fill tools, but of the standard ones, I would say fill stretch, and fill lasso are the 3 ones that I would consider like standard-ish. But I wonder what you guys think about what would you put as default. Let me show you real quick what the 3 do. So this is regular fill as we have it now, the default, and it sort of makes a fan like this. Okay, so that's fill. Then we've got fill stretch, which is similar, but it stretches a texture out along its pathway, which is pretty cool. You can pick even like a noisy texture and it'll make a little tornado or stripes. So yeah, that's fill stretch. And then the last one is fill lasso. And this one is cool because you can do more complicated shapes that self-intersect like that, which you can't really get with the other fills because they're technically these are more like a fan type of a thing. So I don't know, which one out of those three do you guys think would be the best default for like a brand new person? Because I've always had this one as the default, but I'm debating if I should replace it with either this or this, or if I should just leave it. I don't know. Because at this point, I guess this fill is sort of like a signature heavy paint kind of a thing, but I don't know. The last one. Okay, so fill lasso, you think? Yeah, Nidal, you're right. The music always kills the stream, but no, actually you're right. This song might actually kill it outright. I mean, I don't know exactly what music. You know what's good is video game music, so that I don't lose the stream. So we're gonna play StarCraft OST. If you could make a lasso with a profile, what does that mean? Lasso with a profile? I don't understand. I like these little cracks that are showing in the snow. Definitely gonna try to get that going. Repeating collages? Well, yeah, you can do that. Let me show you. Like, here, let's do brow. This is a repeat type tool, so if you go here, it'll repeat it. And then you can always change the texture to something else. Whoa. Like that. Or circles. Right? I'm not sure if that's what you're thinking of. Should probably undo these. Ooh. What happened to my music? Jello is a dessert transparent blob. Oh, okay. I think it's spelled Jello, but I know what you're talking about. I've never heard of that. Maybe I'll try that next time. Keston, you can order online. Roombo, transparent strokes, you can do it like this. If you click on the the letter to get into the settings, on the bottom you'll see opacity, and then just change the opacity strength here on the bottom, and that'll change opacity. We should do onion skin for the refs. Do you mean just opacity? We can turn down the opacity with this little slider on the thing. Okay, what happened to StarCraft? Oh, here we go. I've heard that inhaling gentle vapor of water with essential oils and eucalyptus. Oh man, I'm gonna turn into a koala. That does sound soothing though. Maybe I'll try that. Butternut. Butterbur. I've never heard of butterbur. Okay, my pattern is not looking good. It's like, it looks like feathers instead, so I need to maybe group some of these together. Or if I zoom out a little bit, maybe I'll get a better idea of what's going on. Is there a way to make fill gradient act like fill lasso? Yes, you can do it. You can, if you get fill gradient, you can click on it, click on the type here where it says fill gradient, and change it to fill lasso. And now it's gonna act like a lasso. Does that make sense? So any tool preset that you click on, you can change the type here to a different, like repeat, for example. That's going to repeat. Oh, that's so satisfying when you finish masking. You get to just put it all down at once. Ah! No! What was that? Damn it. What the heck was that? Now I'm paranoid. I'm gonna save over and over again. Oh! Oh, I know what it is. If I hold down the bracket key, it does that. Let me try it again. If I hold down bracket, I was trying to change the size of the brush. Let me see. So I'm here. And hold down bracket key. Very suspicious. What is this? I'm pretty sure it's some key that I would pressed. Well, let's hope it pops up again. I want to catch that before this goes out. I kind of like how this is coming out so far. Just a lot of nice colors in here. I love taking pictures out of the plane window. I can't stop myself from doing it. Oh, thank you, Mara. I hope it does look like a real mountain. Oh shoot. Too big. Okay, now I'm a little bit spooked because it seemed like it wanted to crash with whatever I was doing over here, but I can't get it to happen again. I just have to pay extra close attention to what I'm doing with my hands when I get that next crash, which I'm hoping will happen soon. It's the same color up in the front as we had back here on the mountain, I think. Or maybe this one's a little bit different, but I don't want to mess with it. Okay, let's get those dark shadows in. Oh, they're pretty deep. Very deep and very rich. Okay, at this point I think I need to get rid of these little training wheels because they're distracting more than anything. Ooh, these shadows under the clouds will be pretty cool. It's almost the same, or it should be the same color as this. But maybe I want to get the soft edge to happen underneath. So I'm just overpainting a little bit and then erasing the top because that's the only way we're going to get those really big, soft gradients. Those luxury gradients. And that's what we want. These shadows need to like melt. They need to just disappear into that bigger, like these thin, sharp shadows should melt into the big, soft shadows from the cloud. Hey, okay. I still do this thing where like if I'm painting and I get really into it, I forget to breathe a little bit, or I'll hold my breath a little bit. I guess to try to like stabilize my hand, or I don't know why I do it. I just forget to breathe. I'm not good at multitasking, guys. Sorry. Well, anyway, I like some of these weird chunky things that are happening here. This painting is ending up being a lot more fun than I thought it would be, because these colors are just pretty awesome to play with, like all the aqua and the pink. If we zoom into this cloud area, there's just all sorts of like yellow, red, blue, purple, everything right here. I think I could have done a better job with control, maybe, of like my values are jumping around a lot, whereas on the picture it's a little more subtle. So maybe we could calm it down a little bit, either with the blur or with, I don't know. But then that's not as fun, right? I don't know. There needs to be some edges there though, right? That's an edge for sure. I'm gonna go back to knob for size for a minute, because I feel like you can actually get more precision with the knob in terms of absolute values. I'm trying not to blur every edge equally. So in this case, I'm zooming in here to make the blur like more contained and smaller on this edge versus the bottom edge. To me, looks way soft, right? So by zooming out, we're sort of controlling how blurry that edge will be. Sort of the same thing here. It's sharper on the top. I mean, it's even sharper than that, really. That's fine. We could go like this and carve out the space. And then go back in and blur again. But maybe smaller. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back. Hello, Guillaume. Oh. What the heck is that? I think I'm gonna have to take a peek at that. So, the crash, I'm gonna go look at the logs here for a second and just see what exactly is happening. So, 642. So this is sort of like behind the scenes of what's happening, frame by frame. Loading in a bunch of textures, we're doing all this crap, like blah blah blah. Add surface from arrays. Fill lasso. So this might be an issue with fill lasso. Dreaded save. But this is something that just happens with Phil Lasso because sometimes it creates invalid polygons, but should be able to recover from that. Maybe I'll try just drawing with Phil Lasso and see if anything happens. Good old troubleshooting. I think I'm a little bit sick in the head because I love troubleshooting stuff. I think it's like a fun puzzle. I used to really like working on cars and stuff when I was younger, and just troubleshooting stuff would take so long and be so painful, but it was really, really satisfying when you figured out what the issue was. Sometimes it would be like months trying to track down like, why are the injectors not working? It doesn't make any sense. All the ECU is sending out the right signals, and the wires are all fine or whatever, but it would just, sometimes it would just be like, you know, looking at the problem backwards, or starting over from scratch, or tracing from some other unexpected source that would give you the answer. But that kind of chasing down the problem and process of elimination and stuff, I really enjoy that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like you gotta be a little detective, and we're getting some clues from the log, but who knows, maybe it's leading us down the wrong path, because I'm using Phil Lasso right now a lot and it seems to be okay. I think I need to get one of these tablets. It's pretty cool. I already feel like more, I can get into the drawing aspect of things more with this versus using the Intuos. Like, the detail that you can get is a lot higher. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I'll check my piggy bank. Start looking at this. Might buy one off of Craigslist or something. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Michelle and her new tablet. But I think I should quit on this painting before I ruin it. I'm pretty happy with how all these colors are playing together. I think it's pretty fresh. But I gotta be careful, because adding too much can end up messing it up. But I need to figure out what that random crash is coming from too. I feel like it was only happening with in a certain situation it kept happening, but I couldn't figure out exactly what it was. So I need to do a little more testing before this goes out. At least to track down that one. I'm sure it's something stupid that I did recently. But anyway, thank you for all the allergy suggestions. Some of those I've never heard of, so I gotta look them up. But it is, I guess I'm glad to know I'm not alone. Maybe by the year 2050, they'll figure out some sort of allergy super medicine. But at least Zyrtec is a lot better than stupid Benadryl. 'Cause I remember Benadryl did nothing, and it just made me super sleepy. So I think Zyrtec is like second generation drug, I believe, for allergies. Maybe like 10th generation will have the T5000 allergy drugs. Be able to take care of anything. I feel like these are too harsh back here. Liquefy a little bit. That's not bad for making it look a little more rugged. Hours later, I'm still here. Okay, one last touch. I like how this part gets a little bit more reddish near the bottom, pinkish. Pink is always a nice color to see on a mountain, so I'll stick that in there. Maybe try to liquefy. Liquefy the edge a little. Man, actually liquefy does work pretty nice on mountains, gotta say. Alright, that's it. Am I using Wacom? No, this is a Huion 16 canvas, the 2021. So Michelle just bought this used, and she let me borrow it for tonight. So I'm just testing it out, and I really like how it feels. I might actually get one of these because it's nice and I mean, it's a good size. It's not gigantic, so it doesn't take up the entire desk, but there's a lot of room still to draw. So I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. I might end up getting one. Alright. Oh, hey, Benjamin. Okay, guys. I'm gonna sign off for now. Thanks for joining in again. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next time.